So, question is, Trisha, is she an ultimate leader? Now, what are good traits of a leader? Well, first of all, I think there's two sides to a leader. There is depth and scale. Let's talk about depth. Depth of a leader. So what are the depths? The first depth is, can a leader lead someone to make change in the moment? In the moment. That's like right there, they're there with the person. Can they do it in the moment? Yes. That's level number one. Level number two is, can they get them to be able to change their behaviors and their activities and the way they go about life, even when they're not there? That's another thing, because you've got some good managers that while managers are there, everything's hunky-dory, but as soon as they're out, then what do they say? They say something like, they go to play or something like that.
Why the
Cats away, the mice will play, that's the kind of thing. Yeah, so level two is that they change their behaviors and activities even when you're not there. That's leadership. Level two leadership. Level three leadership depth is be able to get somebody to change their whole way of living their life. Yeah, so whether you're there or not, doesn't matter. It's not even, when I'm in this situation, I now have a new way of behaving. It's like your whole life is changed and something new. Level four is that not only that they change their whole way of living, but they also go on to change other people's lives. That is depth. So check yourself, what level of leadership do you have? So we're going to check in now, and then we're going to check in at the end of this program and see if this program has helped the real life leaders change their way. But hey, look, I've only explained one side. The second side is the scale. So the scale is four levels of scale as well. The first one is yourself. Do you have a level of leadership in terms of where you can change yourself to any of those depths? So whether you can change yourself in the moment, you can change yourself when you're not there. I'm not sure that works. But can you also change yourself? Can you also change yourself to change the whole way that you're living your life? And can you change your way in such a way that you inspire others to go change their life? So that's the first in terms of scale. Yeah. Then you got the second piece of scale. Second stage of scale. Can you do it with someone else? So again, can you do it with someone else in the moment? Can you do it with someone else, when they're not there? Can you get someone else to change their whole way of living? Or can you get them to actually go on, not just change their own life, but change other people's lives as well? And then you got the third level of scale, and that is groups of people. Can you now get groups of people to change in the moment, change their whole way of living in the moment? Can you get groups of people to change even when you're not there? Can you get groups of people to change the whole beingness and the whole way of behaving and acting? Yeah. And can you get groups of people not just change their whole life themselves, but then go on to do that? That is, scale of leadership number 3. Now, scale of leadership number 4, here's the one, baby, and this is what real life's all about. Create a culture. Are you able to create a culture for people to either change in the moment, change when you're not there, change your whole life, or also go on to change other people's lives? Now, my aim is 4-4 as much as possible, and it's not always that. But let's see what this Ultimate Leadership Camp can do in terms of helping me achieve more 4-4. Yeah, because within real life, we have a culture, yeah, where people are not just changing their own lives, they're going on to change other people's lives too. So that is an amazing, fulfilling part of the mission for myself. Because there's no way I'm going to do it by myself. There's no way Trisha is going to do it by herself. There's no way that any individual within the real life tribe are going to do it by themselves. Together, we are stronger. We have a culture, and that culture is ever progressing to get people not just change their whole way of being, but also get other people to change as well. So it's an affecting culture, not infecting. People don't get infected. People are infected, they come in here, we affect them in a great way into the real life tribe. You know, investing in property, changing their mindset, increasing their sales, increasing their income, their business, getting better relationships, better balance in life, better health, you know, assisting to the 5 freedoms. You know, financial freedom, physical freedom, mental freedom, emotional freedom, spiritual freedom. So you have to do what you want, where you want, whenever you want, however you want, and whichever way you want, baby. So that is leadership. What's it called?
Leadership!